The medical professional said that Mr. Giuliani is not cleared for air travel, AIR. John Madden drove all over the country in his big bus from stadium to stadium. So one thing we need to explore is whether Mr. Giuliani could get here without jeopardizing his recovery and his health on a train, on a bus, or Uber, whatever it would be. The focus seems to have been he's got to be on a plane. And New York is not close to Atlanta, but it's not traveling from Fairbanks.
So Rudy Giuliani's effort to get a doctor's note so he wouldn't have to testify in Georgia is not gonna succeed, at least at this point. That judge was incredibly dismissive. It's one thing to be like, you can take a short plane trip or you can take a plane, but when you're throwing out like an Uber or whatever, that is not a person who's buying the BS that Rudy Giuliani is selling. But anyway, they're investigating his participation in the 2020 election meddling. He had said, I have a doctor's note, I can't travel by plane. I'm sure that stops him on all of his other trips by plane. Anyway, they said, the judge said, I'm confident he can find a way short of a Greyhound to get him to Atlanta. Do it in 3 legs. Do you know folks in DC? Spend the night there. Have you considered Couchsurfer? It's a nice website. You might meet somebody cool. No, like they were just not having it. Now that doesn't mean that he's actually gonna go. Maybe he's willing to really test this thing. Maybe he's hoping to eventually get pardoned if Trump gets elected again. I don't know. But it would be great to see Rudy Giuliani being forced to testify for his very willing, if unpaid, participation in the coup.
If unpaid, man, doesn't that make it even more pathetic? Like, bro, and also that's why Giuliani started doing the memos that where people want to read to them because he needs to make some more money because Donald Trump owed him so much of, what was it called again?
Cameo.
The cameos, right? I always forget the name of that little group. Yeah. So he's doing the cameos. He's trying to make his money because after all this, you still got screwed over by the guy you have all this loyalty to, which he still has to this day. So yeah, I mean, how many more BS excuses can they come up with trying to avoid law and order, the party of law and order in the country, just making stuff up. Oh, I can't make it, can't fly. Where's it coming from? New York? And he has to go to Atlanta?
Yeah,
bro.
Not again, that long of a flight.
I know you're not getting paid, but I assume you have enough access, power, and money. How about a driver? Someone has a car, they'll drive you down. It's a several-hour drive. You can sit in the back, nap all you want, to play on your phone. You'll be there in no time.
Rudy Giuliani, the former personal lawyer to former President Donald Trump, formerly appearing in the Borat subsequent movie film, has been informed that he is the target of a new thing. Not a film this time, but a criminal investigation looking into his efforts to overturn the 2020 election. There's the Fulton County investigation going on right now in Georgia. They had been obviously talking about Rudy Giuliani for some time, but they are now focusing on him. He is officially a target. Now, pump the brakes a bit. That does not mean that Rudy Giuliani is definitely going to be indicted, or even that if he is, he would end up in jail, but it's not a good sign for Rudy Giuliani. And I wanna let you know that it's not just me that's saying this, that this doesn't look good for him. Let's go to a few people who are in a position to know based on their experience. First, here is the former FBI Assistant Director for Counterintelligence on what he thinks this means for Giuliani.
It means that the grand jury and the prosecutors are thinking, yeah, we're about to charge you. It's imminent, right? You are under criminal investigation, and your name is in the header of the investigation. You're one of the named subjects, and it's coming. And it's coming faster than you think. And look, his options are not good. If he claims attorney-client privilege, right? It's an admission that Trump told him to do this illegal stuff in Georgia. It's a no-win for him. And all the DA has to say is, well, okay, that's very interesting. First, your privilege doesn't extend to criminality, number one. Number two, we could stay away from what Trump said to you if you think that's privilege. Let's just investigate what you did all by yourself with Georgia officials in an attempt to unlawfully overturn the Georgia election. We're focused on you. So it's really a no-win situation. He's going to have to plead the fifth or incriminate himself. It's not looking good for Rudy right now.
Yeah, so some of the ways that Rudy Giuliani might have thought he could wriggle out of this, those paths might not be open to him. Now, he is a particularly wriggly person. He's often covered with a sheen of hair grease. But in this case, I don't know that he's gonna be able to get out of this. That's somebody from the FBI, okay? They could still be biased, they could still be partisan. Let's go to someone who knows him particularly well. This is Rudy Giuliani's former press secretary, Ken Friedman. This is what he had to say.
Listen, Rudy flew too close to the sun. He got too close to Trump, he got burned. He knows how DOJ works, he knows how the FBI works, he knows these are meticulous investigations. I know he's nervous. He could have flown to Georgia. He flies all over the world. So that's just a typical tactic to try to postpone the inevitable.
Why do you think he's nervous about this Georgia investigation?
Because he knows the truth. He knows he lied to legislators. He knows that he concocted this false elector scheme. He knows he lied for his client, and he knows we all know. Kick the can down the road. I think at this point in his life, his goal is to die a free man.
That is dark. And also looking like even that as a goal, that's a pretty low bar for the end of your life. Not entirely sure that he's gonna be able to add that to his bucket list.